Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. My name is Prasad Kulkarni and I am certified ERPNext consultant. I have experience in ERP, CRM, HRM and payroll software implementation. I have worked on enterprise software like SAP, Microsoft, Oracle in my past 10 years of experience. This video is a part of ERPNext self-implementation course from selfimplementers.com in which today you will learn stock module. So let's begin. In stock module, we will see how we can configure and we will see some of the features of stock module. So in stock module, if you go to the process flow of stock module, then you will see that every inventory or stock module start with a purchase request. If suppose we have some of the sale order, then this sale order get converted into the production plan, and then this production plan is made for the check for the required raw material to produce a particular finished goods for the manufacturing purposes. If suppose I received one of the purchase order from customer, then that purchase order get converted into sale order in ERPNext system, and through sale order we will do a production plan that is nothing but a material procurement plan or MRP. We call material resource planning. MRP is nothing but production plan in ERPNext system. Through that, we will get the clear picture of required raw material. If some of the raw material get shortfall for the production, then we will generate a material request from production plan for the raw material. That material request is get converted into the request for quotation. Suppose there are multiple suppliers for particular raw material to supply that material, then in that case we will generate a request for quotation, and that request for quotation get converted to the supplier quotation, which are the supplier who is the lowest in terms of price. Then this supplier quotation get converted into the purchase order. Or otherwise, if all raw material is available in the store, then this material request directly goes for the material transfer stock entry, and that stock entry get converted into, or that stock entry or that material get transferred from store to WIP, and once raw material received, then this sale order get converted into the work order. This is the prima facie of process flow of the stock module in ERPNext system. Now in this tutorial, we will see how we can create a material request, and through that how we will generate a purchase order or a supplier quotation, and then we'll convert that supplier quotation into purchase order, and that purchase order get converted into the purchase receipt. And similarly, we will generate one material request from sale order. We will do the production plan, and then we will see how we can transfer or how we can procure that material from the production plan to material request, and from material request again we will see the procurement purchase flow. Then we will see the some of the settings of atom tables, some of the settings of terms, and also we will touch some of the status. What are the status of material request? What is the meaning of draft? What is the meaning of submitted? What is the meaning of stop, cancel, pending, partially order, issued, transfer, and received? All these status we will check one by one. And then we will generate a request for quotation, and then that request for quotation will get converted into supplier quotation. Obviously that supplier would be a lowest in terms of prices, and we award the purchase order for that particular supplier by getting the quotation from that particular supplier. Then we convert purchase order into purchase receipt, and then we will book a purchase invoice, and again we made the payment for that supplier. Also we will see what are the delivery notes, how we can generate a delivery note from a sale order, and how we can dispatch that material through delivery note to the customer. And we also create a stock entry if we require to transfer that material to the WIP warehouse from the store warehouse. And we will also check some of the stock entry type in a stock module. So let's go to our ERPNext application. As you have seen that I already opened my web browser and I entered the my ERPNext URL in my address bar. I landed on a login page and I entered my username and password, and now I'm going to click on login button. Once I have entered on login button, I will be landed on home doc type or home page of ERPNext application, and on my right hand side you will see that I have seen a workspace, and on my left hand side you will see that the module navigation bar where all module is listed down. For example, there is a home module, help desk module, accounting module, buying module, selling module, stock, HR, manufacturing, quality, CRM, projects, support, users, website, loan, payroll, bill, tools, ERPNext settings, integration, and ERPNext integration. So these are the modules available in ERPNext system. You can get access as per your business requirement of all these modules. And on a workspace you will get a shortcut of some of the masters like Atom Master, Customer Master, Supplier Master, Sales Invoice Master. Generally in a stock module we will see the all these transactions like Atom Master creation, warehouse creation. We will set the brand master as well, unit of measures, and stock reconciliation. Similarly, we will see other module as well on the home doc types workspace. So today's topic is a stock module. So we will straightforward. We will go to the stock module. So click on stock module. I am clicking on stock module now, and here I have landed on stock module where I am seeing all in stock module workspace where I have seen a graphical representation of available stock in my all companies' warehouses. For example, this company is FVPL stores and another company is EL company store. So both companies stores warehouses, I have seen that in this company their stock value is almost 5,73,000, and here in EL company's store stock valuation is near about 1,25,000. Similarly, we will see the goods receipt of each and every company and also a WIP of each and every company. So here you will get clear picture of your stocks valuation on a very initial stage of workspace, or when you landed on a stock module doc type. Below that, you will get a quick access of Atom Master, material request, stock entry, purchase receipts, delivery note, stock ledger, stock balance, and dashboard submodules or submenus of stock module. Then in front of every atom, every master, you will see one count. That count represent that these number of items are available for the transaction in ERPNext system. For example, if you see after in front of atom master there is a 60 available count, you have seen that it means that 60 live items are available in ERPNext database for this particular version. Also, there are 4 material requests are pending for the further process, and there are 9 purchase receipt are pending to convert into the or to book the bills and make the payments. There is no delivery note generated till date, and also you will get there is no stock entry made manually in the ERPNext application. So we will take a deep look of Atom Master, because every inventory or every stock module Atom Master is the most important thing. So we will go to the deep dive for the Atom Master. So click on Atom Master, then you will be landed on Atom page or Atom doc type, where you will see the list view report on which all 60 atoms, as earlier I said, there is a 60 atoms available in the Atom Master. Here you can see that 20 out of 60 atoms are listed down. So in a single page you will get a 20 atom list out of 60, and if you want all has to be loaded, then you need to go to the bottom of the page and click on the load more option. Then another 20 option will be get listed out. Now see, count has been changed, it's 40 out of 60. And again, if you click here on from your left hand side, current count is at 20 atoms per page, but if I say I want 100, then all 60 atoms will be get listed down automatically. And here I have seen that 60 out of 60 atoms is listed down. So all status are enabled. You can change or you can disable this atom anytime during the business financial year or anytime if as per your business requirement. If you click on this disable checkbox, then this atom will get disabled for the transaction and will be not available for further any process of your business transaction. So be careful while making this decision of disable of this particular atom. So if you want to create a new atom, then you need to click on add atom button, and you need to expand this new item form by clicking on edit full form button. If you goes if you click on edit full form button, then you will be landed on a new item page, and then you will get there are 7 to 8 tabs available in Item Master. First tab is a detail tab, second tab is the inventory, third one is accounting, fourth one is purchasing, sixth one sale, 8 taxes, 7 taxes, 8 quality, and 9 manufacturing. So we are going one by one all these tabs and we'll get the details of each and every tab. First tab is a detail tab where you can enter your atom code and atom name, then atom group. Atom code is a unique atom code through which this atom is identified. And then atom name is the atom name of that particular atom. Suppose if I enter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this would be my atom name, atom number, or atom code, and atom name would be HP laptop 3456 model. And now atom group would be these kind of atom group available in ERPNext system, which will be available in any other ERPs. For example, bought, consumable, finished goods, or subassembly, service, raw material, and products. So for this, I'm selecting a product, and obviously I need to enter HSN code or any taxation code as per your country, because we are in India. So currently in India, GST, goods and service tax, is applicable. So in that case, we are using HSN. So then then in your country, if any other nomenclature is applicable for the HSN code, then you can use that code for the taxation purpose. So here I am entering HSN code. This is my HSN code, so I am entered the HSN code. Then default unit of measure is obviously numbers for the in case of laptop. And under the description section, I am entering the detailed description of this particular atom. So if I have any detailed description or any detailed configuration of this laptop, so I am entering it. But currently I am entering only HP laptop. And then below there is a brand. I am entering its brand of HP. So again, we will see some of the top settings from the detail page. Here, as earlier I said, there is a disable checkbox facility. If you check this disable checkbox, then this atom will be not available for any transaction in ERPNext system. Then also allow alternative atom. It means that if this atom consists or this atom having some alternative option, then you can create an alternative option for any other atom or any other code in ERPNext system. Also, maintain stock is a flag which the stock of this atom has been get maintained. If you uncheck this, then stock is not get maintained, or you will not get a clear picture of your stock. Also, suppose if you want to include this atom into manufacturing, if your company is manufacturing of laptop, then you need to check this flag, include this atom for the manufacturing. Then opening stock. If you have previous year's opening stock, then you need to enter that count in the opening stock field. In valuation rate, you need to enter a valuation rate. Valuation rate means on which rate you want to evaluate your stock inventory for the entire financial year. So I am entered a valuation rate of rupees 35,000. That means whatever the stock I have, that count is get multiplied by with this valuation, and the total valuation will be calculated for the same. That's it. This is the detail tabs. Now we will move ahead on inventory tab. In inventory tab, you will get the inventory settings, and you will see that you can enter the shelf life in days, warranty period in days. There is a 365 days in a year, and I have got 1 year warranty. So that's why I entered a warranty period in days, that is 365. Then weight per unit or weight unit of measure, these two fields we require for the bigger size of packaging. So currently we are not using this. And also if you check if allow negative stock, then system will doesn't check whether it is a stock available during the dispatch or sales invoice or a delivery note. If stock is not also allowed, stock is not also available, then system will make the sales invoice if you check this allow negative stock, and obviously your stock will goes to the negative. And then there is also one of the important field, that default material request is obviously it is a purchase, because if you select any other material request, then it would be a wrong process followed, because we are in a stock module. In every request should go for the purchase. So that is by default it is a purchase request. There are multiple purchase requests or material requests are available. For example, suppose I want to transfer a stock from store warehouse to WIP warehouse, then I need to select material transfer. And in case of I want to issue some of the material for the service purposes, then that in that case I have to select a material issue. And there are two other material request type. One is a manufacturing, and in case of customer is providing a raw material, that in that case you need to select a customer provided. So by default it is a purchase, so I keeping as it is as a purchase. Then this is the important field of valuation method. In ERPNext system, by default FIFO, that means first in first out method, is applicable for the valuation method, and there are two other methods are available. You can choose as per your business requirement which method you are using for the valuation of your raw material or stock material. So first one is a FIFO, first in first out. Second one a moving average, and last one is a LIFO, that is last in first out. If we clip blank this text box, then ERPNext system will automatically consider we want to use a first method, that is first in first out FIFO method. So I am not selecting anything, I am keeping it blank as it is. Again, under the section of barcode, you can enter or you can use a barcode if we required. Then under the section of reorder, auto reorder level, what auto reorder concept is, if I want to maintain a particular level of stock in my stores or in my any warehouse, then I need to set that much of quantity as a minimum level of this particular item. So for that I'm going to add auto reorder table, and here first of all I'm checking all warehouses where my stock is on the same position or not. And then if second stores I am requesting for the stores, so here I am selecting a store, and now here I am entering the reorder level. Suppose I want to maintain for this item, I want to maintain 100 numbers constant in my store or in my warehouse. So I have entered the 100 number, and then if this 100 number goes below to 100 numbers, then how much quantity I need to order. So if these one or two pieces below this level goes, then I will be order a minimum 50 quantities. So, and that request directly goes for the purchase. So this is the concept of auto reorder level. Currently we don't want to set any auto reorder level, so I am selecting it and deleting it. Then unit of measures is the concept. You can set any other measure of unit for this particular item. Suppose if you want to add a measure of unit box instead of number. For number, we'll set a measure of unit as a box, and then I need to enter the conversion factor. In a box, how much laptop will contain the quantity. So here I have entered a box content one laptop. That this way you can add a number of measure of unit for your item. And below, under the serial number and batches section, you can enter a serial number for this particular item. For example, suppose I want to set a serial number, then I need to check this serial number checkbox, and as per given example, I need to set a serial number. For here, I have entered 2023 is my current financial year, or 2024-25. This is my current financial year, and again I am going to add a counter for this serial number. So from this, I'll be identify that this material is procured in the year of 24-25 current financial year, and again apart from that there is a counter number, so 0001, 0002, like that. So this way you can set a serial number for your product or for your item. Then that's it. This is for inventory tab. Now we are moving for accounting. Here you can add your company details and default warehouse, default price list you are going to set for particular this item. Suppose if I made a request, or if I made a purchase receipt, then by default this material goes to my store warehouse, and the default price list for the purchasing or procurement is a standard buying as well. So this way you can set your default settings in this accounting tab. Again, in purchasing tab there are few settings for purchase. The default purchase unit of measures for this particular item is obviously numbers, and the required days for the procurement, that is a lead time. You can set your lead time over here. Also, as in a reorder level we have set reorder level, here also you can set a minimum order quantity, safety stock, and this is the important flag which allow this item to be procured or to be purchased. If you uncheck this, then ERPNext system not allowing you to purchase this item. So by default this item is checked. Don't do any kind of setting over here. In case of foreign trade details, then you will need to enter the country of origin and the custom tariff number for the particular item in case of import or export. Again, in a sales tab there is also some of the settings like default measure of unit of sales, and if you want to allow some discount for the salesperson, then you will be set the maximum discount percentage. If you enter the maximum discount percentage, then salesperson will not able to give a more than set discount for the quotation or for sale invoice. Suppose here I entered a 10% max discount and your sales guy want a 15% discount, then he has to take the approval from the appropriate authority. So currently we are not set any max discount percentage, and also there are some of the decision making flags available. Suppose if I want to grant commission for my channel partner and I want to allow this item for the sale purpose, then I need to check these two flags. In taxation, we are going to add the tax template under which tax category this item I am going to sold. So currently, as I said, in India there is a goods and service tax. So GST 18% is applicable. So I have using this particular template during my quotation or sales invoice and delivery note for the dispatch purpose. In quality, there are two flags. If I want to inspect this material before purchase, then I will be able to check this flag, and inspection required before delivery. In that case also, I will able to check this flag. So that's it. This is the Atom Master. So let's go to the stock module once again, and we will generate one purchase request. And we are going to click on add purchase request button, and here we are going to select another company, for this is our company. And now on our material request page we are going to set a request date on which date we require this material. I'm selecting today's date itself, and here I'm going to set a target warehouse on which we are accepting this material. And now here I'm entering the material which we want to procure. So I have entered the material, I have entered the target warehouse, I have set the required by date, and in terms tab, here I'm going to set payment terms or a delivery terms, anything if you want to set. Currently I don't want to set. So here if you select a payment term, then payment term description will get listed out, and below if you want to set a delivery terms or any other terms and conditions, then you can add the template here and you can get that terms and condition automatically from the defined template. So go back to the details tab and just click on save button to save this material request. By default it goes to the draft, as we say that we are going to check the status fields. Draft means this is a purely draft, yet not confirmed for the another process or another step that material request go ahead, because once sales user or a required the end user who required the material has raised the request, this request goes to the approval for the appropriate authority. That means it is under draft. It is not that appropriate authority is not approved this material request by clicking on submit button. Once that this material request is approved from the appropriate authority, then appropriate authority will submit it for the final confirmation. So I am submitting it. And now we have seen that this material request is now pending for the procurement purpose. Once this material request is approved, then we are going to create a request for quotation, or if our supplier is fixed, then we can create a purchase order. So we are going to generate a request for quotation, and under the supplier tab we are going to add the supplier one by one supplier, and here I am selecting this is my first supplier, and again I'm going to add another supplier. This one is another supplier, and here this one is a third supplier. If you have entered the contact details and email ID during the supplier master creation, then all details will get populated over here. And now I'm going to save this request for quotation, and again it goes to the draft and I'm submitting it for the final confirmation. So now this supplier request for quotation has been generated, and now we are send this request for quotation for particular all these suppliers, and they send us a quotation. So now we are going to enter a supplier quotation one by one. So here I am going to select the first supplier, that is Bombay Supply. If you observe that all three supplier names are get listed down in my supplier creation, supplier quotation creation drop down option. So I am selecting one by one and clicking on create button. Then I will be landed on a new supplier quotation doc type. Here I am entering the rate, which is the correct. The rate is 35,000 rupees, and I am going to save this. And again it comes for approval, so I am submitting it. And now go back to the buying module. Under buying module you will get option request for quotation. On that, and you will see that this is our request for quotation number. Open that and go to the create option and select another supplier and click on create button. And then you need to repeat the same process. Here you need to enter a supplier quotation number. Earlier supplier we are not entered that, and again here you need to enter a rate. For example, this supplier has given us 40,000 rupees rate, and we are going to save this and submitting this. Then also again repeat the same process for the third supplier as well. Here now we have selected this. I'm going to enter supplier quotation number, and now I'm going to enter the rate. This supplier give us a 32,000 rupees rate, and now we are saving this, submitting this. This way you can generate a request for quotation. If you want check the then you need to go to the report supplier quotation comparison from the awesome bar, and I'm clicking on that, and you will see that here we need to change our company, and here you will get the clear picture of comparison of all suppliers, where you can see that who is the lowest one and who is the highest one on this supplier quotation comparison report, and from then you can make appropriate decision. Here you will see that the supplier quotation numbers, the valid date, and the rate of all the suppliers. So our supercomputer is the lowest one, so we are going to award that purchase order to the particular supplier. So go back to the buying module and back to the purchase order, So click on add purchase order button. Here you can select the supplier and you will get item from the quotation. So I'm clicking on supplier quotation, and here you see that all the options available, and I'm selecting this one and I'm click on get item, and my item is now listed down on my item table. So I'm going to save this purchase order, submitting this. Now I awarded this purchase order to the particular supplier, and now I have received the material, so I'm going to create a purchase receipt. So I go to create drop down button and I'm selecting the purchase receipt option. Then I will be landed on a purchase receipt option, and now I'm checking each and everything, and I'm just saving this purchase receipt. And I'm submitting this for the confirmation for the receipt of material. Now, if we see that we have saved this purchase receipt, if you want to view the stock ledger, then under the view drop down button we have four options. One is the stock ledger, another one is the accounting ledger, third one is the asset, and fourth one is the asset management. So first of all we will check the stock ledger because we are seeing that stock inventory module. So here if you notice that we received the material from the supplier, and we will be able to see the stock. This is the one quantity we received, and the balance quantity is now 6 in our stores. This is the warehouse which we have set during the purchase order or purchase receipt, and this is the valuation of our material, which is now see the material is calculated by average rate. So this would be a 26,000 rupees average rate, and the balance valuation will be a 1,50,000 multiplied by 6 quantities. So this way your stock valuation is get valuated, and you will get the entire stock ledger from the supplier. So thank you very much for your patience and attention. This topics of ERPNext self-implementation ends here. Kindly note the important information. If you are facing any difficulties while implementing any third-party software like WhatsApp, or if you are facing any migration difficulties with another ERP software like SAP, Oracle, or if you are having any specific desired problems on which you wish to customize the software, then you can approach us for any support consultation as per your package with selfimplementers.com from the website. Even you can email us to book your session at team at selfimplementers.com. This video is a copyright of selfimplementers.com, which is owned by Philian Ventures Private Limited, which can be used as per package opted by the clients who are authorized. If there is any misuse or a policy violation, then it will be a legal offense. Selfimplementers.com, owned by Philian Ventures Private Limited, is a CMMI level 3 ISO and DIPP certified company who is on a mission to help MSMEs with affordable and efficient technology solutions. Thank you for your kind cooperation. Have a good day.